spirituality. My name is Remains of West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'm going to be talking about the phenomenon and the danger and menace of so-called spiritual fathers and mothers we have in African spirituality and also in all other mushroom religions in the world. And this is a very serious issue that is currently rampant, especially in Nigeria. Apparently, everybody you see or you know always claim to have a spiritual father and mother. So let's talk about the benefits or the dangers of these so-called spiritual fathers that we have in today. What are their roles? Or what are the implications? Is this really necessary? What are the shortcomings? Let's talk about it. But before then, I want us to do our customary libation. So please, wherever you are in the world today, if you're watching me live and direct, please bring out your whiskey, your bourbon, your rum, your moonshine, your lemonade, your cognac, your akpeteshi, your ugofi, your akpe. Anything that you like to drink, like to chill out with, can be fruit juice, can be water, Sprite. Just bring out anything. Monkite, jedi, washing and setting all join. Let's just roll out some names and let's get this show on the road, okay? Today I'm going to be drawing some shades. I've met so many spiritual fathers and mothers, and so many people that claim to have spiritual fathers and mothers. What are these people actually doing? Who gave them that title? Who called them? Who sent them? And are these people for real? So please bring out whatever you have and please join me. They say when two or three are gathered in the name of the ancestors, they are there. And when we connect like this spiritually, we actually activate a nexus, a sort of convergence of united spirits, heart, body, mind, and soul. And we just flow. If for nothing else, we get stronger. As we do this libation in the name of our ancestors. So I'll be calling upon Eshu, the primus inter pares, first among equals, the opener of the way, Elegbara Babalegwa Babaruski. I give you this drink today. I thank you for your personality, for your love, and for being who you are. I ask that you open the gates of wisdom into our hearts and mind today. Guide us, preside over this section for everybody that we partake in this video. Empower them for greatness, empower them for success, empower them for progress, for illumination and enlightenment. Direct them in the right direction. Give us the will and the ability to always make the right choices in any crossroads that we find ourselves in this life. I call upon Oshun, great mother of divinity, mother of love, mother of power, mother of beauty, mother of elegance, mother of productivity, prosperity, procreation, mother of life in general. I thank you for your role that you are playing in the development of humanity. I ask for your blessing to be upon this section. Continue to guide us, guide your children, continue to awake those people that are still in the shackles of mental and religious bondage, empower them to succeed. I give you this drink today in honor and remembrance and in acknowledgement of your great role you are playing in the development of humanity. I call upon Ogun. I ask for your wisdom, for your power, and for your presence to be here today. Enlighten us with your rod of lightning, and strike the hearts and minds of our people, and also put fear into the hearts and minds of our enemies. Those people that are attacking us, that don't wish us well, strike into their heart, bring terror upon the terrorizers, and protect your children, and bring peace and harmony to your land. He said, I call upon Ubatala, I ask for wisdom, I call upon Oya, I ask for your presence, for your power, and for your grace to be upon this channel. And I thank you for the great works you have been doing. I call upon Tehuti. I ask for your spirit of excellence in the people that will be watching, that are watching this channel, that are students of this channel. Give them the excellent spirits. Let them always be the head and never the tail. Empower them to succeed in any endeavor in the life. Give them the skills, give them the will and desire to bring enlightenment and illumination to every aspect of humanity. I call upon Anpu, Anubis, the one that sits at the house of the double truth. I ask that you give us the ability to have the spirit of love, the spirit of understanding, and the spirit of effective time management. I ask that you give us that ability to take advantage of the little time that we have under the sun to do great works and to accomplish great things that our generation, our family, our community positively. It's, I call upon Basset, the spirits of the Black Panther, Ologushere, the indomitable, unfathomable, irrecessible, undying spirit of the African melanated consciousness. I ask for your inspiration, for your empowerment, and for your protection, for your spirits to reign upon our life today. I call upon Eru, the great spirits of boldness. I ask for your spirit of boldness, your spirits of courage to be upon the children of Africa. I call upon Hassa. I ask for guidance as a great father to be upon this channel today to protect all your people and all your children. I call upon the names of great ancestors, people that are worthy of emulation, that have stood for the upliftment and advancement of African people. People like Malcolm X, Michael Jackson, Martin Luther King, Bob Marley, Marcus Garvey, Nelson Mandela, Harriet Tubman, Sister Francis, Inoko Rashidi, Dr. Sebi, Muhammad Ali, Fela Anikulapo Kuti, Julius Nyerere, Kwame Nkrumah, Dr. John Henrik Clark, Dr. Ben Joseph Ackerman, Ivan Setiman, Sheikh Anta Diop, great people that are worthy of emulation. I also give this ring to the souls that are forgotten, people that are unclaimed, people that died fighting for the liberation, empowerment, upliftment of Africa, people that they are too numerous to mention, that nobody knows where they are even buried, but their souls are still here. I give them this ring to ask for comfort of all those spirits of the unclaimed dead. I ask for your spirit to come upon this channel, come to this libation, come and drink from this cup. Spirit that are thirsty, that are homeless, that have no shelter, that are crying out for justice. I ask that you come and drink from this libation. This libation is for you. And I ask that you continue to keep fighting and do not rest, and continue to fight for justice, continue to roam the earth and ask for justice. Okay? I say this prayer in the name of Olodumare, in the name of Amera, in the name of Ogene, in the name of Ekwensu, in the name of all our African gods and goddesses that stand for truth, justice, righteousness, and harmonious balance. It's Siagwari. So it's done. I thank you for joining me today. It's always good to remember our people. Okay. This is where you draw your main source of inspiration from your memory bank. And always remember where you come from and what you stand for. Nobody's going to do that for you. The enemy will not do that for you. Your religion will not do that for you. This is your ultimate and primary responsibility, so that the next generation will do the same thing as well. He said. So today I want us to pry into this issue of a so-called spiritual fathers and mothers that we are having in Africa today. If you come to a place like Nigeria, any black person, anybody, any Tom, Dick, and Harry you see, before you say one or two things, when it comes to the topic of spirituality, they are always quick to announce or to inject that they have a powerful spiritual father or mother that is always looking out for them, that is very, very good, that's always see far into the future. And they are very, very quick and very, very fast to want to recommend you to come and see their spiritual father or mother, so that it will also, he or she will also help you too, will also be covering you too, will also be protecting you too. This is what you will find if you live in Nigeria or you're just visiting. Well, within a week you'll find that everybody have a powerful spiritual father and mother that is guiding them. At the same time, almost everybody is suffering. Almost everybody seems not to have enough. Almost everybody appear to be struggling. Almost everybody appear to be not content. And at the same time, these same people that always claim to have a powerful spiritual mother and father, they are always complaining of one thing or another. And at the same time, their spiritual mother and father is there. So what is the point of having a spiritual mother and father? First of all, when we say this word spiritual father, what they try to mean is that is somebody that is in charge of their spiritual affairs, somebody that they see or believe as a sort of authority, higher figure in the matters of spirituality. In the area of Christians, they naturally see their priests or their pastor as the highest spiritual authority that they know or they have upon this earth. And they sort of place this person on a pedestal. In fact, they see this person as a direct contact with their God, with their so-called useless Jesus Christ. They see this person as a direct intercessor or a very close friend. In fact, this person, they see him as having the phone number of Jesus. That anytime you can just call Jesus and Jesus will listen and Jesus will turn their life around. So they see this kind of spirit people like this, so they call them spiritual fathers and mothers. We have so many of them in Nigeria. The name for them is Daddy G.O. G.O. meaning General Overseer, Mommy G.O. We have the big churches in Nigeria all over the place. These G.O.s, they are very wealthy. These are money they have been taking from people paying tithes all over the years. They all have private jets. They live in mansions. They have access to everything. They are always guided by heavy security. Even some are more guarded more than presidents and governors. These GOs, if you see the way they come out, they have the most expensive cars. They live like kings. Was this how Jesus Christ lived in the Bible? Jesus Christ did not even have one mule, if I remember the things I read from the Bible correctly. But these guys have fleet of cars. They have security, the best security money can buy. And you see the gullible followers worshiping them. Even the so-called poor GOs, they want to be like the big ones someday. And you see everybody claiming that this person is because of the prayers of this person. That is why they are still surviving today. Okay, this is not only in Christianity. I'm just talking about Christianity. We have this menace in Islam. Those ones, they are afar. They have one powerful afar that can do spells and change the whole thing. In African spirituality, we also have this menace. We have native doctors and babalawos that are so-called spiritual fathers and mothers to so many people. So this phenomenon of spiritual fathers and mothers, it is everywhere. Okay, it is not only in Christianity, it is in Islam, it is in African spirituality, it's in, I believe, in almost every country. So why will somebody choose to want to have a spiritual father? This is the $1 million question. Quite naturally, according to my own definition, a spiritual father is somebody that supposed to be in charge of the spiritual affairs of people. So what as they supposed to be in charge, they have to deal with psychological issues. There are people that the congregation can run to for advice, for consultations, for assistance in any matters related to spiritual affairs. And what this does is that it creates a kind of dependency on of these people upon their so-called spiritual fathers. When you have somebody as a spiritual father, quite naturally, in my own interpretation, they are supposed to be people that you are learning or studying order how to become like them. You become like a student to them. Let me take an example from ancient Egypt. Even they still have this practice undiluted in Hinduism and Buddhism. Let's say somebody is a spiritual father in Hinduism or Buddhism. Is the highest monk, the abbot of the temple. The abbot is like the chief priest of the temple. So that we have the student monks under him. So the abbot is seen, or the priest, the high priest, or the chief priest is seen as the highest authority on the spiritual temple, and they make decisions of carrying out the affairs of the temple. They give instructions. So the lower monks or students are supposed to be learning the practices of how to run the temple, how to attend to issues, how to do spells, how to take care of people, how to run the daily activities. After completing their learning, or as they are learning, they are progressing to the next level, one day, these students will also run that temple. Usually, after some time, the abbot may get old and die, which is natural. So when these old leaders or priests die, the younger ones are expected to take over or in the next in line. So this is the essence of having a person that you can call a spiritual father or mother. Okay, it is somebody that is supposed to teaching you the ropes of spirituality, how to practice, how to meditate, how to make contact with the deities, how to do offering, how to do different spell works, cleansing, protection, even exits, revising of evil, treating people with different kind of herbs, different kind of stuff. Your spiritual father supposed to be a teacher to you and a mentor to you, somebody you are learning from, so that one day you will be like him, so that one day you will be able or should be able to take over from them. You are not supposed to learn under them forever, because naturally they will not live forever. We will all die. Okay, so this is what a spiritual father or mother is supposed to do for the people under them. They are supposed to be nurturing the people, teaching them, mentoring them, grooming them to be like them or to be better than them. This is supposed to be the essence of you having a spiritual father or mother, somebody that is teaching you the art of spirituality. This is my own understanding. This is how it is supposed to be. Okay, if I am wrong, please tell me. I would like to know your own definition. Okay, but what we have now in Africa and in all these spiritual circles, Christianity, Islam, it is not like that. It is somebody that you run to when you have spiritual problems, and this person will do their best or solve the problem for you without them teaching you anything. And then you pay them, or you continue your loyalty to them by giving them access to you anytime giving them access anytime they want to do anything. They need money, they need assistance, they come to you. They don't teach anything, they don't empower you, they don't educate you, they don't enlighten you, but still yet you still call them your spiritual father and mother, because you believe that they pray for you, or they have done one or two spiritual things in the past that may have helped you in solving one or two problems. Okay, but this is not the right way to be a spiritual father and mother. If you want to be a spiritual father and mother of people, you must teach them things, you must empower them. Okay. So what we have here now, these people calling themselves spiritual fathers, they are not actually spiritual fathers. Okay. I will say they are more of contractors, if I want to be polite and modest, because they are not fathering anything for you. They are not mothering anything for you. They are just people you go to when you have one or two problems or you want to seek advice. They are sort of contractors in a way. We should look at it like that. If they say spiritual contractors, it will be more correct than being spiritual father, because it's a one-way relationship actually. Okay, there's no training, no enlightenment, no education, no teaching. It is just pay money, I do the work for you. And this kind of situation, or they use you to work to fulfill their ministry. You can offer your services in cleaning their church, buying shares, doing usher work, doing laborer work. They just use you to build their empire. And you believe that the ultimate reward for you is that you will still go to heaven. You are not doing it for them. You are doing it for the Most High. You are doing it for a God that you have never seen before. This is in Christianity. And in African spirituality too, people believe that some certain deities have all power over them. And they are afraid of what they don't know. So they just feel that if they can just submit their loyalty to any deity, then the deity should just be protecting them while they live their mundane life. Okay. Now, people have chosen to live their life like this, adults. What are the dangers of this thing? The dangers of having a spiritual father or mother in any kind of spiritual practice is that it inhibits your growth. It inhibits your own spiritual development, in the sense that as you have submitted yourself to the authority to this person, what most of these spiritual fathers do quite naturally, they don't teach you anything. You will become a baby forever, while they become the father forever. This is the way it is naturally done in Africa, i.e. Nigeria. So-called spiritual fathers, they are your father till they die. Okay? They don't teach the people anything, and most times when they die, these people revert back to square one. They look for a new spiritual father. I have seen many cases whereby people will be loyal to the pastor, to the man of God, do all they are doing until the man of dog. I don't want, it's a man of dog, not a man of God, because he's not better than a dog. When the man of dog dies, the people look for a new man of dog. They become scattered, they become confused, because they were not taught many things. And most times the man of dog will always put his son as the next person in line. It doesn't matter if the person has good character or not. They are always inherited by their children, their properties, and their church. So these people will now have to look for a new man of dog to put themselves under. Why is this like this? Why can't these people stand on their feet? It is because they were not taught anything to empower them. The men of dogs make sure that they don't teach their people anything that will empower them. They teach the people to depend on them. They don't teach the people to stand on their feet, so that these people will not leave them one day, or these people, they want them to continually to be relying on them forever. So what these people are actually doing, these so-called spiritual fathers or mothers, they are not helping their student or their proteges. They are vampirizing or preying on their proteges. They live off these people. They live off the people coming to them, giving them money every month, or the tithes and offerings, and giving them time and energy. So they're not actually interested in empowering these people, because if they really empower these people, then these people can be free to stand on their own feet, and then they don't need them anymore. Okay, they don't need them anymore, so they don't teach them anything. That's why you see these people, you will see one man of dog. We have so many millions of followers, and he's also interested in acquiring more and more followers. In fact, there's a kind of joke we say in Nigeria. We call it point and key ministry. Once you enter, there's no going back. Once you join, you need to come up for the church. The pastor makes sure that he ties all his congregation, that they tie you. Even in some shrines you go to for help in Nigeria, the first thing the native doctor will do is to tie you. You will carry problem, they will tie the brain, or they will tie your spirit so that you cannot escape. They'll just tie you, keep for cupboard. So they'll be living off you. This is how many spiritualists operate in Nigeria. They operate point and kill ministry. Once you enter, you need to come out. Now there you go die put. Now you go die put. You need to come out from the church. You come out from the church, you get big problem. Okay? Now the way it be. Now so that they run their matter. So these people, they are not any spiritual fathers or mothers. They are vampires, wolf in sheep clothing. Okay? It does not make sense for you to say you call yourself spiritual father. You are not mentoring your people. Your people they are tied under you forever. What kind of father are you? You are not a father. You are an imposter. Okay? You are a false prophet, a liar, and a thief. Okay? This is the way I see it. So when you see these people that are under these kind of spiritual fathers and mothers, they are usually in bondage. And when I meet them, before we could talk for 2 days, they don't tell me say they get one spiritual father where they see everything. And they are always willing to carry you there. It's like they have given them these spiritual so-called fathers. They give them a kind of mission to bring more people to them. To bring you just see me. I say, well, I usually tell them I don't go to such people. I don't have any problems. I don't need them. So I don't go to such places. And me, I don't tell people to come to my place to tooth if you have proof, except that you really requested and I see that you are worthy. Before I say I even want to help you to do something, most times I don't like to work for Nigerian people. That is the truth. It's not that I hate my people. The problem is that many of my people, especially the ones living in the country, they are so tied, they have been raised in religion. They see everything through the lens of religion. So when they see you as an African spiritualist, they still see you as an evil person. And when many of them come to you, even they believe in the power of African spirituality, they still believe they are dealing with somebody that is a devil, somebody that is an agent of the devil, somebody that will never go to heaven, and they tend to treat you like that. So, and at the same time, they will be begging. They don't want to pay money, and they want free work. Me, I don't work like that. I have experienced them. I am from Nigeria. I tell these people, come. The way you see those kind of spiritualists, that I am not that kind of person. I am more interested in your spiritual development and advancement and evolution. I am not interested in solving your immediate problem. If you come there, I solve your problem, you will go back to your church quite naturally, and it would have been a waste of time for me. In fact, it's like I am helping to facilitate your laziness. I see myself like that, and I don't want to be a part of supporting your lazy lifestyle, your inability, or your attitude of not wanting to learn something for yourself. So I don't work for most Nigerians at home. I have already know how to behave. When they contact me, many of them don't even want to pay consultation fee. They want to they will come to give you one poverty story. Then they want to scope you into helping them for free with promises that when you help them, after you solve the problem, they will start paying you. No, I don't work like that. Many times I have tried it in the past. I have discovered that it did not turn out good for me. Why? Because first of all, these people, they are the major problem to their own life. They are the major problem. And these people are not willing to change. And these people, many of them have not learned their lesson, even in their suffering. They have still not learned a lesson. If you learn a lesson in a situation, what it brings change, you will change. So people keep on suffering, repeating the same mistakes, expecting to get different results. Why? They have not learned the lesson. When you learn the lesson, you stop doing the thing that is giving you a problem. But when you see somebody, I will meet somebody that we see they have been suffering for the last 30 years of their life, they have family problem, business is not working, this is not working, that is not working, and it is still happening, and you look them very well, you will know that they have not learned any lesson. And they are looking for a free pass, a solution, a magic bullet, without them still willing to learn any lesson. This is because they have this Christian mentality that they should be entitled to spiritual help, that spiritual help is supposed to be free. Like Jesus tell them, just believe in me, all your problem will be solved. And yet they have been believing their problem is not solved. They have prayed, they have do all sort of nonsense. Now they are trying to come to the dark side, to come and test African spirituality. And they carry this attitude, this entitlement attitude, straight into African spirituality. So when they see you as a, they believe that you're supposed to help them because I talk about stuff like this that I'm supposed. Who told you I'm supposed to help you? I am not actually obligated to help anybody. I am not. Who is helping me? This is the question. You're going, who they help me? Who? Then why should that help you, a full-grown adult? Because you have problems. Somebody I've never met before in my life and may probably never met. Why should I help you? You need to help yourself. If I will help you, you also need to help me. Do you? That's what it be. This is nature. You breathe in, you breathe out. You need to help me too. After all, you have been helping Jesus Christ all your life, and he did nothing for you. Now you have seen somebody, now you come to this side. Now you need to help us too, and try us too. So you know, I'm not just helping people for free. I'm not in that business anymore. I don't run a charity organization. And when I tell them like that, they try to look at me as an evil person, and they want to try to guilt and to make me feel guilty, to make me feel a type of way that I don't want to help them. I'm a wicked person. To guilt shame me or something. I don't respond to those kind of things. I just block the person. The essence of this is that many of them have this notion of a spiritual father that's supposed to be solving people's problems for free, like a sort of Santa Claus, Father Christmas, that as a spiritual person you just be dealing out stuff. And they also have this notion that African spirituality is the devil's work, and the devil is looking for their soul. So they believe that if they run to the devil, they'll be immediately admitted because the devil wants their soul. But they're surprised that when they come here, they are rejected. The door is closed against them. Bam. We don't want your soul here. We are not interested in soul. We are interested in you making the right decisions in your life to change yourself. We are interested in you using the common sense brain that nature have given to you. We are interested in you opening your eyes to see the realities of life, the things that you are refusing to see. We are interested in you trying to make good decisions for your life and for your future. We are interested in you learning how to think rationally. Okay? Nobody's interested in your soul here. So when these people come, they get hit by this block of knowledge. They are shocked. Many times these people, when they come to me, then they realize that they have never think once in their life. Now that time that they know say they never use their brain once. So you never think once before. Now somebody say you think, and thinking is hard. Somebody that had never used their leg, they don't even know the purpose for having a leg. They have always been carried. Now you're telling that person, man, now you have to learn how to walk. What do you think that person will feel? Me walk? I have never walked in my life. It's impossible. I have no legs. When you have legs, you have to start learning. Then the person will run away and say, no, you want to kill me. I have never used my brain. I don't want to use my brain. I am looking for a magic bullet. Your juju not get power. No, we not get juju. Your now our brain with the use. We they think. Now the thinking be the juju. Okay? You need to start taking your life seriously. All those things that shenanigans, you need to stop it. You need to believe in yourself. You have never believed in yourself once. You always believe God is outside of you. You always believe it's the mama and papa that told you not to worry. Just give them your money and they will be praying for you. No, we don't pray for you here. Yeah, you have to learn how to pray for yourself. Okay? You ready? They always run. Since I start this program of teaching people African spirituality, I have told you that the lowest students I have is from Nigeria. Many Nigerians are not interested in learning African spirituality. It's not that they don't have the money. They have the money. But for them, it's a waste of time. It is a waste. And they also see somebody like me as not qualified to teach them in a way, because they feel that my methods are too difficult for them. They don't want to read, they don't want to know anything, they don't want to apply themselves. They just want a deity that is like a slave, a genie, that you just pour drink on the head, just talk to the spirit, then the spirit will go and work for them, and then they can go back to sleep. This is the mentality they have about African spirituality. They want to maintain their laziness. They want to maintain their stupidity. They just want to have a space in the table of white supremacy. They don't want to do anything to change their life, to even move themselves, to impact positively. They don't want to do it. Majority of the people in Africa, especially Nigeria. So these are people that I grew up with. I know the way they think, so I don't take them seriously. So when they come in with their soap story, I don't listen to them. I block them. The few ones I attend to, most times those ones are usually living abroad. They already understand. They already awakened you to the effect of the influence of living abroad. We open your mind. We even awaken you to the stupidity of the way people think back home. So most of my Nigerian students, they are not living in the continent. Those are the people I know that they are awakening. And most times my students, before you come to me, you have gone through a lot of hell. Most times you have gone through a lot of hell, especially with these fake and spiritual mothers and fathers, with these so-called traditionalists. So when they have seen the evils of these people, when they see somebody like me, then they really appreciate me, that finally this person is not like those people. They say if you have never seen evil, you not appreciate good. So most people, before they come to me, fire don't burn them. Don't burn them for church. It don't burn them for these fake traditionalist hands. Then finally they see somebody, they say, finally now I get the thing I've been looking for. They are always happy when they see me. But people that are just coming out of Christianity, or these dabblers, or the ones that are really not serious, they are still in Nigeria believing in somebody else. When they see me, they don't follow me. And me, I don't even have time for them. These people, they don't want to do anything to help themselves, and they're not ready to do anything to help any other person. These are the people looking for spiritual mothers and fathers. Now, I can be a spiritual father to many people. I can do like this and deceive them, take money, and I'll be rich. But I would have failed in my mission. This is the problem I have. My mission is to educate, enlighten, empower, and liberate. Not to deceive people. Not to be doing the rubbish that other people are doing. So I just cannot do the things other people are doing. Even if I have opportunity to do it, I have opportunity to do all those things. I know how to do them. I see people do them every day, but this is not why I am here, quite naturally. I am here for people that want to learn, and only a few people really want to learn. But those few people are the ones that I am here for. Okay? So I don't see myself as a spiritual father to anybody. Even I can be qualified to be that, but I don't see myself as that. And I see myself as a sort of a guide. I want to consider myself like that, as a guide and a facilitator. Because for one reason, I don't want people to depend on me forever. The problem with many of these so-called people looking for spiritual fathers is like you subletting or subcontracting your spiritual responsibility to a third party, another man like you that is fallible, that can err, a sinner, a rotten bag of flesh most times. When I see these men of dogs on TV, they are filthy bags of flesh. I see horrible, wicked, heartless criminals, common criminals. These are the people call spiritual fathers. When I look at them, the eyes I look at them, I see them for what they are. Evil spirits. you see these kind of things. You giving yourself to this person, you are putting yourself in danger. In fact, you already put yourself in danger. Many people don't know this. That's why they continue to suffer, even with all the prayers of their spiritual fathers. Okay? When you fully depend on somebody for your spiritual guidance, you have failed yourself. For me, you have failed yourself, you have failed your ancestors, you failed your family, you failed your children, because you just put them in danger. This is a dangerous thing to do. I don't want people to put all their hope in me. Okay? There are times that sometimes people get too close, I push them away. If people want to depend on me too much, I say, no, you must grow. It is my dream that everybody that will learn under me or with me must grow and must be better than me. This is my dream, that many people will get this knowledge. You cannot be a baby forever. I don't see why anybody will want to be a baby forever. This is not a good thing. You need to grow. You need to grow. You need to advance. Even in after deaths, beyond deaths, you must still grow. So I have plans of growth in this spiritual. I have not been to where I want to be. Even my dream as a spiritualist is beyond this earth. Even after I've died and crossed over, part of my dream after dying is to explore all these planets I am seeing every day. My plan is to go to the sun, the moon, the constellations. I want to travel to all these star systems that I see. I want to go there after I've crossed. So I want to transcend. I want to find out what is happening there. I want to go to all these planets that I see every day on the sky. This is my dream, one of my dreams. I'm not told it to anybody. I want to travel to all these places. So after I cross over, maybe I might spend some time in the astral plane doing some work, maybe like another 500 years. Then I aim to travel to other places to check out other life forms. So I don't see myself being a spiritual master for so long. So I don't see myself being a spiritual father to people. Okay? You need to grow too. So for these spiritual fathers that don't want their children to grow, I see them as bad people. Okay? They are evil people. If you don't want people under you to grow, to become like you, or to be better than you, then you are not a good person. You are just a stumbling block feeding on them. You are a maggot, a vampire, an evil personality. And this is exactly what the spiritual mothers and fathers are doing. I see this in Christianity. I see this in African spirituality. And it's not something we should look up to. We need to grow. You need to learn things. You need to advance. You need to develop. You need to transcend. Or else, all what we are doing here is exercise in futility. You just come to this life to depend on somebody for the rest of your life. When are you going to grow up? Is my spiritual father, my spiritual mother, for how many years now? 5 years, 10 years. What have you learned? Nothing. What have you? Every time I have issue, I run to him. Every time I have issue, I run. This is not life now. This is not life. You have learned nothing. You will continue to fail. That person is subject to error. He's a man like you, and when he fails you, you yourself will fail. You're putting yourself in danger. Okay? Due to your own lackadaisical attitude and spiritual laziness. This is not how it's supposed to be. If you really want to take this part serious, your spiritual growth should be your primary responsibility. If you are going to be under anybody, it's for you to learn from that person. If you are not learning anything from your spiritual father or mother, you should leave them alone. Okay? This is my advice to you. If you say you have a spiritual father or mother, they are not teaching you anything. Just know that these people, they are not interested in your growth and development. And you are wasting your time. They are just eating from you, eating off you, living off you. This is the way I see it too. And it is always the case when I see these people, they are always quick to want to take you, every person they meet, to their spiritual father. I've met people that will just be talking, bragging. I have this powerful native doctor. He does this, he does that. I will say, okay, let me go. I want to see. When I will reach there, it is the same thing. The person is a total, it's a scallywag. It's a scumbag. I'll just look at the, oh, now this won't be your spiritual father. I feel sorry for you. You don't know anything. Okay? This is because I have been able to build my capacity and I keep growing. I don't need any spiritual father. If I need a spiritual father, they are living in the spirit world, not in this physical world. No man can be no living man of flesh can be my spiritual father, except you have transcended this reality. Okay? Somebody will see they sleep like me, they peace, they shit like me. Which time you want to do something for me? No, I have a lot of friends in the spirit world. Those ones are my spirit, and they don't even call themselves father. They are just there. So this essence of spiritual father thing, it is for people that are babies. People that are babies, and people that don't really know themselves, or people that are not willing to grow. Those are the people looking for spiritual mothers and fathers. As a practitioner, you must aim to be able to stand on your own feet, do things by yourself by improving your capacity, always learning to develop yourself. We must keep moving forward. Growth is essential on the path of spirituality. There is no stagnation. Somebody cannot be your spiritual father forever. Are you not ashamed? When are you going to grow up? You're just putting yourself in danger at the mercy of that person. You don't know. Most times they don't even know anything. They don't even know anything. They're just living off you, deceiving you, wasting your time. When your eyes open, anything that happens to you in this case is your own responsibility, because you fail to protect yourself with your common sense. You fail to use it. You are lazy. So therefore, you have exposed yourself to danger. So you should not weep when things are happening to you. So this is it. So we must try to develop ourselves. Learn. Even if you are so-called closet Christians, still learn some things. Not everything your pastor tells you is true. Okay? Even if you say the so-called people, they say they are bad people, people like me, you can still learn from us. Many of them don't want to learn. They want to steal things from us. They don't want to invest in African spirituality. If you don't invest, it's your own business. African spirituality will still survive. Whether you join or not, it will still survive. It is growing every day. People are waking up every day. Okay, you can see the spiritual revolution. Even so-called many Christians, they are suffering from depression. They don't know where to go, and they cannot say due to their pride. I've seen people that have spent years condemning African spirituality, and now they have seen that it has failed them. But they have nowhere to turn to because people will laugh at them. But you used to be a pastor now. You used to be this, you used to be that. Why are you not saying all these things? They cannot say anything. They're just dying in silence. Now you and I know. If you want to learn something, you learn. I tell people, most of them that are running here, when you come here too, we don't teach people for free. You are not entitled here. You go still pay your lesson fee, and we go teach you. All the years you have been giving to your Jesus Christ, can you go and take it back? When you come here too, you go still pay your own to people there. People that are keeping this knowledge, curating this knowledge, arranging it. So you go, you come here, they just give you for free. You're not going to do anything for us. Now so it be. No, you must do your own. Especially my Nigeria people, why I'm saying this, many of them will come into the group that they want to scope me. You need a work, scope, you need a work for you. If you really want to learn, you must commit yourself. You must dedicate yourself. Imagine you are coming to university to relearn. You go pay your fees, okay? And then they teach for free. We don't get any spiritual father here. Now you might be your own spiritual father. You will develop yourself through your own hard work. Okay? Now you go learn this thing. If you not get the power to learn, continue to live the life you have been living. Or better yet, look for a deity that will be your houseboy, that you can give some money. There are many of them are out there, and they just solve your problem for you. Look for those kind of deities. Many of them are parasitic deities. They will still do that for you. Okay? But if you really want to learn something, people there will teach you. Okay? This is what I have to say today on this subject. And it's very sad. It's a painful thing that a lot of people have been brought up in this way to be lazy spiritually due to the effect of Christianity and Islam. These are religions that they want to totally destroy you spiritually. They don't want you to develop yourself in any way, shape, or form. They just tell you believe. When you believe things without reason, you develop a kind of your mind goes numb. that mechanism that you're supposed to be using to think, you stop using it. When you stop thinking, you become a zombie. So when you're not having problems and you're finding life difficult, then somebody is not telling you to start rethinking again. People find it hard, but I have never think before. I always believe things, and it works for me. No, it doesn't work for you. You are just floating. If it works for you, you're supposed to be getting the things you're supposed to be getting. Now you need to be using your brain. Okay? People like Jesus that you are looking up to, they are not really good role models. Okay? Jesus Christ is not a good role model. It does not teach you to think. Muhammad too is not a good role model. It doesn't teach you to think. The other guy, Buddha, is not also a good role model. He still did not teach you to think. Krishna too is not also a good role model. Too, it's supposed to be good, but his teachings have been so polluted of this reincarnation from one race to another, a man becoming a flower, flower becoming a dog, and blah blah. These have been polluted. Okay, if you want to really get a spiritual man, look at society. There are role models that you can just follow. These are people that you don't need to have physical contact with them. Study their life, their autobiography. You can be like them. These are people that use their minds. If you are looking for a spiritual father, a good example would be somebody like Muhammad Ali, or let me give you Malcolm X, Thomas Sankara can be your spiritual father. Okay, it's not only physical people, dead people too can be your spiritual father. You can be praying to them, doing libations to them. They are better than these scallywags that you see here. You can still, your ancestors can be your spiritual father and mother. They are much more better. They'll be happy. They are waiting to become your spiritual father and mother. Call those names. Okay? Call those names. They are much more better. Even Fela is a very good person to be your spiritual father. People that represent truth, justice, righteousness. Okay? Call those names. They are better. Names of your deities, your creators. They are your spiritual fathers. Not a physical human being that will still poop and mess fats all the time. You're just giving them your money to arrange. They are just a maggot. So the sooner you wake up and smell the pepper soup, the better it will be for you. Okay? So this is what I have to say on this topic today. Doesn't make sense for people to be having spiritual mothers and fathers. It's just a thing of ego cruising. I don't know what is wrong with those people. Okay. So questions and comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button so that you'll be the first to get my videos as soon as I release them. And of course, if you have not gotten my book, Quantum Physics and African Spirituality, the interrelationship between the evil forest and negative space. This is a very powerful book that will teach you the direct connections between African spirituality and quantum physics and the origin of quantum physics from Africa. With this book, you're going to know so many things that will open your mind, that will expand your mind, so that you can be able to transcend reality. I covered very serious topic in this book, topic involving time, space travel, quantum theory. I covered many topics relating to ghost DNA. You're going to be learning things about the origin of religion and the power of African spirituality, the atomic structure, and how all this relates with a lot of scientific evidence. This is a very powerful book. It's the first book written on quantum physics in the history of Nigeria. If you have not gotten your copy, please get this book. This is an invaluable material. Reading this book will bring you totally out of that Christianity, that spiritual father and mother mindset. It will break and come out totally. You don't need all those nonsense, okay? You need to transcend reality. Don't waste time with those evil people. Then if you want to know how to do spells, this one, Walking in the Shadow of the Gods, is a very powerful book that will help you. It will give you the capacity to do spells. This book is for everybody, whether you are a medical doctor, you're a plantologist, a biologist, you are into homeopathy, aromatherapy, or you're just curious, you want to help yourself. There are many herbs and formulas for health, for love, for protection, for prosperity. inside this small book you are looking. Okay, it's very powerful. So get it. It's an authentic African grimoire that is filled with a lot of wisdom. Things that you can do in your house, spells you can do without a middleman, without a spiritual mother and father. This will teach you many things that you will do by yourself, empower you. I am also writing a new one. That one is very deep too. That one will be coming out within the next 2 months. That one is about how to make direct spiritual contacts with our African deities. This one will eliminate the fear of making contact with parasitic deities. And this one is a very powerful book. Oh. My third book is going to be very, very powerful. I also have loading more than 50 spells on that book. Different spells that we do. There are remedies for cancer, breast cancer, lungs cancer. All kinds of cancers are inside there. You know this area of that in censorship. I have decided to put all those remedies inside the book. There are many things I can't say on YouTube. And so I need to put this information down for prosperity. So I'm going to put those remedies inside that book so that it will help a lot of people. The book is going to be very powerful. It's going to be a very powerful grimoire. I promise you that you people will be shocked with what is inside that manual. It is coming out within 2 months, so you're going to see that book right here in my hands. Then if you want to do your spell work, your love spell, Exes packs, Oracle Tarot readings, I do all those things. You can contact me. I charge $50. I don't do free work. So please, people in Nigeria, make una try. If you not owe the equivalent of $50, not contact me. Oh. Now my people I talk to, so many of them will try to come and scope me. I need a response to scope. I am from Nigeria like you. We know how much that is safe way. We know say light, not the country. We know how we suffer. So not gonna tell me to do my work for you, free for you. I am not a charity person. Okay, I am not working for Salvation Army. Nah, they talk so. If you know so you not owe that money, not come. Not gonna tell me poverty story. Not be me put you for the one where you did. Okay, on mala to your own kettle. As you take come, arrange yourself well. If you say my own too much, your village, every village have more than 2-3 spiritualists and native doctors. You can go to meet them and do things with them. You don't necessarily need to come to me. Okay, me, I need to take Joe anything less than 50,000. I need to take them. If you want to buy products from me, if it is less, the order is less than 50,000 naira, I need to sell. I don't get that time. Heads is a big pass conk. Okay, I have been doing this work for a long time now. You cannot come and meet me even if I sell spiritual products that you want to buy 1 bottle of Bint El Sudan or you want to buy 4 Thunderstone. Then I'll come waka because of 4. I don't pass that level. I need to do them again. Okay, please. So any kind of message, don't send me. If your order is less than 50,000 naira, if your order is less than 50,000, don't bother me. Okay, a lot of times people will come from Nigeria, I don't know what they worry them. Because of 2 bottles of Bint El Sudan, now you're going to talk to me. If I buy your 2 bottles, now see why I get angry. I say, please go and buy from somebody else. You're already in Nigeria. If I buy 2 bottles of Bint El Sudan now, you know how much I'll take post them. Normally, I use DHL. DHL will charge me almost 10,000 naira to post that into you. So it's better for you to go and find it inside your state and buy it. It's much cheaper for you. Because me, I will charge you for transportation. I will also put my own profit on top. I'm not going to sell land the way they sell land for markets, okay? Because I will take transport to that market. And I also need to make money too to support my work. So mine will be naturally expensive. So I tell my Nigeria people, please, if you are ordering something, if the thing not reach a certain level, just buy them for. There are spiritual shops all over Nigeria. Don't come and meet me because of 3 Thunderstone or 4 bottles of Bint El Sudan. I will not answer you. Okay, Ed is a big pass conk. So not going to send me any message for this channel. Please, I take God beg now. If it's somebody in abroad, they don't stress me. People living abroad, they need to stress me. They will order something. The minimum I take is $100. If it's consultation, $50. And I will do the work professionally for you. I buy your stuff, plus say that we still pay delivery fee. I post it to them. But Nigeria people, they will first of all argue the price with you with the same market price. It's like they want to measure your profit and your stress. I don't have that time to argue. I don't normally argue with people. because I have a lot of things doing. I have a lot of work in my house. There are work I never do. I'll come to argue with you. It don't make sense now. My time is precious. So please, anything less than, if your order is not up to 50,000 naira, I will not take it, especially if you are in Nigeria. It is better for you to buy the materials by yourself, because it will be expensive for me. And I don't big pass space where they go 2 naira markets. I know if he enter my motor, come they drive because somebody won't buy 4 Binte Sudan and 2. I know if I need to do them again. I don't pass that level. Okay, I need to do them again. I did do them before, but I need to do them again. So please, anything less than 50,000 naira, not come meet me say you won't buy anything. Just go do them by yourself or go meet somebody else. People the way you go do them. My level don't pass that one. So please understand me. People they grow for life. We they grow, we they evolve. Okay, me I don't pass that level. I know if you enter motor, they press key for motor, they mash my fuel because say somebody won't buy 20 naira and 20,000 naira product for my hand. It not really makes sense for me. So please, before you come meet me, think well. I beg. No come meet me, not be quarrel, but there are things that I not go fit to do again. Okay, if you want to buy a product at the sell, but make it many. If your order is many, it will be more profitable for me. But if that small thing, I not go move, I not shaking hands. Okay, I not go come up for where I did. Okay, so I'll just focus on doing the things that I'm doing. Okay, so I thank you very much for your understanding. Then, especially if you want to learn African spirituality, I teach it. This is why I am here. This is my primary role of being here, is to teach people African spirituality. I still charge you now the equivalent of $600. If you not still get that money too, not come on. You can pay monthly, okay? Because you need to still pay. African spirituality needs money to run our activities. Many of una need to contribute because now they look down on them. Una need to respect African spirituality. You have been taught to hate it and don't value it. So that's why it die. So we cannot continue begging people. So we have to charge people. I charge people. I'm not ashamed to say it. I rather charge for my services than be a beggar. So if you know say you not get that money, not still near where I did. Okay, people will get them, they will come. Now those people, now then I support the program. So not vex if I not answer you. And not come tell me your poverty story. Not be me put you for the one where you did. After all, you they go church before. All the one where you give church, if you go collect that back, you have many of us have built. Even when I was a Christian, I cannot count how much I spend inside church. All those money lost. Now spend your money for something positive where go grow. You still not want to spend them. Spend your money in the right place. You not want to spend that. If you not want to give me, go give your village, but put the money somewhere. But don't come to me with empty hands. This is why I'm not going to accept you with empty hands, okay? Your money must enter our calabash before we go respond. Now, when and wash and I both hands they clean. That's what it just be. So this is why I need to say this, because some people have been coming with poverty story and I've been ignoring them before they come to say person wicked. This not be matter of wicked. This is not matter of principles and survival. Okay, give and take, harmony. Okay, my heart. Now we they do for you balance. There must be balance. If I give, I not get back, I will die just now. If I begin to take the phone of do consultations free for everybody, I will spend 2-3 hours of my life I never get back. Who lose? Not be me lose, waiting I gain. So if you not get money to pay for your consultation, not contact me, go somewhere else. Okay? This is not the way I run my program. It's not matter of arrogance. It's just my own business principle, if you will call it like that, or my own living principle. Okay? I need to protect myself from vampires, werewolves, and parasitic people. Okay? And people too needs to learn their lesson. Many people, when you do free things for them, they don't learn the lesson. You have not helped them. But when they pay for that thing, they always value it because they know that they spend money to get it. So this is the way it works. Okay? So this is what I have to say today. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. And of course, I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.